Oh, damn. Oh, that came out. Hold on. Ooh, Lord. What was that? Good morning. Let me know y'all can hear me. Jesus Christ, what the hell was that? Something got caught up in my throat right there. And nobody been not say no freaky talk about what you be eating. All right. Nobody been not say nothing freaky. All right. Yeah, but y'all let me know y'all can hear me. Y'all let me know y'all can see me. And as always, we get right into it. Wait a minute. Oh shit, it is 7 minutes to 12. Damn, time rolling. All right. All right. Well, good morning / afternoon. And good evening whenever you want to listen to it. All right. What's going on? Mystic Queen, what's going on? Miss Marie, hey, dear, you back in the bed. Good to have you. My brother from another mother. Brian. Nobody boo. I ain't seen your last. Well, yeah, I ain't seen your last free stream. What's going on with you? Tanya M. Sea Turtle. What's going on, my friend? Rhonda. What's going on? Roller Mile. What's going on? Miss Cooley. What's going on? Shannon Woods. King Chaos. You must have changed your name because you got a wrench. What was your original name? Kylie. Hey, love. What's going on? All right. Raven Hart. Good morning. Good afternoon. What's going on? Back Lady Bullets. What's going on? All right. I don't know what's that in my throat all of a sudden, but there's something up in there, I guess. But anyway, all right, guys. Like I told y'all, I'm going to keep up with this story. And shit, as soon as I got offline yesterday, I was getting hit with stuff throughout the middle of the night, and as soon as I got off the air, so and here we are again with some more details about this story. So let's go. Let's go. And a little bit later, I want to do um I've been told, they've been sent some information that there's another story similar to this out there in OKC. Um, and some about a man did a video or something and did a video about killing his children or something like that. You know, I'm going to do more research on it, but it said it's pretty much similar to this one, but not quite. It's the same thing. But when I do my research and get all the information that I need, I'm gonna come back and we're gonna talk about that too. You know, because it's a damn shame of what's going on. Um, People want to go live and do social media before they do the unthinkable. You know, so again, I want to tell y'all that mental illness is really nothing to play with. So don't downplay it. You know, it's real serious. So please don't downplay it. You know. Anyway, guys, here's what we have on the update of this lady right here. This lady got a lot of stuff that was going on. And like I told y'all, you know, I think the real issue here with her situation is that the baby daddy really didn't want to be with her no more. And for all the shit that's coming up about her now, I mean, I guess I can't blame him, you know, if all this, what they saying about her is true and all this was going on while he was with her. I mean, anybody with common sense, and that's the key word, common sense. Anybody with common sense won't want to deal with nobody who got all these issues going on. All right. And again, I want y'all to understand, you know, I'm not going to get over here and say that he's innocent. I'm not going to say that he's a better person because nobody has put out his background as of yet, you know, so we don't know what's going on with him. But however, though, the focus is on her right now and all this mess that she got going on. So what I have found out now what's going on with this lady, I think some of y'all probably said something about this yesterday. I don't remember. But she had a restraining order against her. And she was out there damaging people's property and shit. You know, i.e. example the girlfriend. She was ordered to stay away from the girlfriend and stuff. And I told y'all yesterday, I think this really had a lot to do with that this man went on by his business and he found companionship or happiness somewhere else and she just couldn't deal with that. All right.
When you need guys, eyes on the store.
And ladies and gentlemen, I want to say this: just as y'all feel like a female should be happy a man should be happy too, okay? Everybody should be happy. It shouldn't just be no one-way street that the female should always be happy. Everybody deserves to be happy. Everybody has feelings. Everybody have emotions, no matter how hard we try to hide our emotions. We all have emotions. We all have feelings, and they're just the bottom line. They're just what it is. Nobody's no different than the other one. Nobody's perfect. I don't think there's no such thing as the perfect life. Everybody deserves and want happiness, if I'm making myself clear on that, okay? So you can't fault anybody for finding happiness anywhere else. As a matter of fact, what they say a lot of times is the best way to show somebody that you love them is to let them go. Amen. They say a lot of times the best way to show somebody that you love them is to let them go. If you really love them, let them go. And they also say this, if it's meant to be, he'll come back. I do agree with that. To a certain extent, I do. Sometimes you don't want no motherfucker to come back, and Lord knows I don't. Like, look, poof, be gone. I'm glad you're gone. You somebody else's problem now. I mean, I love you, this, and the third, but man, take that shit to somebody who's gonna deal with it. Amen. So a lot of times y'all get into somebody or you losing friendships or whatnot. Trust me, it's not always a bad thing. It's not always a bad thing. Sometimes it is a good thing. Trust me, I know it is a good thing. Got somebody I was cool with, bragging about our friendship for 17 years, and he bragged about that he got rid of me. I mean, well, you're gonna brag about it. It's all good. It makes you feel good. You're gonna brag about it, but to be honest, who did it really? Who was it really good for? Was it really good for you, or was it really good for me? I mean, think about it. Just really think about it. Really think about who was it really good for? Since you want to brag about it, who was it really good for you, or was it good for me? And I'm gonna leave it at that. All right. And for those of you who was around in 2019, you know exactly the situation I'm talking about. So go ahead, brag on, bro. If it makes you feel good, brag on. But look deep inside. Look deep into that situation and see who came out better in that situation. Was it you or me? All right. But in that though, hey, let's get right into it and see what was more going on with this lady right here. And let's see if we can try to make some sense of it.
A bit more about that custody battle and history between a mother accused of stabbing her own children and their father. Erica Ferrando has the latest on this case, joining me now in studio. And Erica, it sounds like the mother has some issues with the law before.
That's right, Cherise. Court records show Janee Pedesclaux.
Oh, Miss Marie, you definitely know. You definitely want to know who I'm talking about. And then kind of find out with this Miss Marie, and I don't want to get too off this story right now. I was told that this dude still making videos about me and premieres and shit about me. And, I haven't seen it, but people sending me links and shit. Talking about the dude still talking about you. Look, I don't give a fuck what that dude's saying. Let that man talk. If 3 years later he still got animosity towards me, then it lets me know, what I'm saying, there's some things he still need to deal with within himself, because I ain't saying shit to the dude, you know what I'm saying? But we ain't gonna talk about that, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep on talking. But yeah, you definitely know who I'm talking about. All right.
Pled guilty to property damage this April, the same month the children's father filed a petition seeking sole custody. Pedescleaux is accused of stabbing her 4-year-old daughter and 2-year-old boy Sunday, then Facetiming their father, Jermaine Roberts, who saw their slit throats and rushed over to the house. The daughter died in the hospital, and the son is still hospitalized. As of yesterday, he was in critical but stable condition. But here's what we learned today through court records. In May 2021, Pedescleaux damaged Roberts' girlfriend's car. It had scratched paint and the windshield was broken. Then this April, nearly a year after that incident, she pled guilty to the crime, and the judge issued a restraining order against Pedescleaux to keep her from Roberts' girlfriend. Now, Pedescleaux would need a police escort to pick up her children. Also this April, Roberts filed a petition for full custody, claiming Pedescleaux wouldn't let him see the kids because he was in a relationship. A judge issued a meeting.
Y'all see that? See, this is what I'm talking about. This is why I preached the way that I did yesterday about this. This woman blaming this man for the devious shit that she did to these children, but really, this man is not to blame at all. So far, so good. He's not to blame at all. And for what we're hearing right here, you did this because this man went on by his business, you know what I'm saying? Because he didn't want to put up with your shit no more, you know? And it's mighty funny. And Miss Marie, and again, you know, we're talking about what I was talking about earlier. It's mighty funny that with stuff like this goes on, that, you know, it's always somebody else's fault, you know, regardless of what, it's always somebody else's fault. It always, you never done anything, you know, you clean as a whistle when it comes in situations though, but it's always somebody else's fault that you do things, or in my situation, or you continue to do things that, you know, you really ain't got no reason to do it, but you're just doing it because you're hateful and you're jealous, which goes to the same thing with her. You know, this lady was just hateful and jealous that this man was happy, you know, and I don't get that. You know, why you making the children suffer because this man went on by his business? All right. All you got to do, dear, is get yourself together, because looking at some of her pictures, she's not a bad looking woman. You know, looking at some of her pictures, you know, she may ain't got her priorities straight, but she's not a bad looking woman. I'm pretty much sure she could have bounced back. But, you know, but because this man went on by his business and it seemed like he was happy, or how the story's been put out there that he's happy, you know, you want to harm the children, you know, just to get back at him, you know, that's crazy. And this is his fault because you killed one of your children. And y'all heard what I read yesterday, that she damn near gutted the baby girl. The baby girl ain't here no more. She gutted that baby, you know, but the young boy, like, he's still holding on. I hope he does survive, you know. And again, you know, this is his fault. How? This is his fault. How? What was he supposed to do? All right. And this that shit that people be saying, that a lot of people feel entitled. They entitled. I got fuck shit going on, so you should accept this fuck shit. All right. You should accept it, even though it may leak into your life and ruin your life. You need to sit here and accept this, because this is the way it's supposed to be, because we got children. Nah, we got children is one thing, but I'm not going to sit up here and let you drag my life down with your bullshit. The only thing we got in common there is the children. Okay? But let's continue.
Mediation order, meaning the parents were supposed to attend 3 sessions to try and come to a resolution to establish a parenting plan on their own. Now, they were asked to complete that before a court hearing on the custody battle, which was set for next week. Pedescleaux will have her next court appearance in the killing of her daughter and attempted killing of her son tomorrow.
And what it sounded like, they was willing to come up with some kind of plan where both of them had some civilization going on when it came to these children. But apparently, Janee, or Janee, however the hell you say her name, that's not what she wanted. Janee wanted her cake and eat it too. She wanted everything to go her way, despite what the daddy may want. You know, it sounded like Janee, whatever her name is, she was just selfish. That's all. She was just selfish. And she wanted everything to go her way. Okay? And she was so selfish, she didn't even think about what the kids want. You know, so that's what it all comes down to, you know, just selfishness. Selfishness. All right? It's all about me. It's all about me. That's what it's all like what's going on here. You know, and if I can't have it my way, then nobody gonna get it. You know? And it's sad that we as adults we put children in these situations like this. That is so sad that we are grown adults and we still got the mind of a child. How does that work? Okay? Now, it's one thing if you're dealing with intellectual disabilities. That's one thing. And I don't think this woman dealing with that. But as far as I know, I don't have an intellectual disability. A lot of you in the chat room, I'm assuming y'all don't have no intellectual disability. So why are we as grown as men and women acting like children? And we have children. And acting selfish like children. Maybe somebody can help me understand that, you know. Grown ass men and women just acting just like children, got the mind of a child. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. I'm gonna go tell mama. If I can't have it, nobody can have it. Mm. Mm. And then to top all this off, you get on social media, make a video talking about you killed them or you stabbed them, whatever you did, you done. And then again, try to blame this man for your fuck ups. Okay. All right. Wow. Can't make this shit up. Miss Dees, what's going on? Living Dog, good morning. How you doing? Yeah, you can't make this shit up. You can't make it up. All right. So what it says right here as we read on a little further, more information is coming out about the mother accused of stabbing her children, specifically regarding the history and the custody battle between her and the children's father. Court records show Janee, 31, pled guilty to property damage this April, the same month the children's father filed a petition seeking sole custody. She is accused of stabbing her 4-year-old daughter and 2-year-old boy son and then Facetiming him after she did it, Jermaine Roberts, who saw their slit throats and rushed over to the house. Man, that's crazy as hell, man. You FaceTime this man just to see what you did to his children. The daughter died in the hospital and the son is still hospitalized in critical but stable condition according to newly obtained court records. In May 2021, she damaged Robert's girlfriend's car. Jesus Christ. It had scratch paint and the windshield was broken. Then this April, nearly a year after the incident, she pled guilty to the crime, records reveal. The judge issued a restraining order against her to keep her from Robert's girlfriend. Wow. Damn. We need to have a police escort to pick up her children. That's a damn shame. You got to put them children through all that. Do all that because you miserable. Also, this April, Roberts filed a petition for full custody, claiming Janee wouldn't let him see the kids because he was in a relationship. A judge issued a mediation order, meaning the parents were supposed to attend 3 sessions to try and come to a resolution and establish a parenting plan on their own. So this man, even though she did all this man was still, for what I'm reading now, for what I'm gathering, he was still willing to work with this woman. Even though she's doing all this fuck shit, he was still willing to work with this woman for the sake of who? Not him. For the sake of the kids. All right? He was still willing to work with her. Because at least in his mind, he doing it for the children. Again, people, I'm going to stress this. I'm not saying this man is clean. All right? I'm not saying he's a saint. We don't know what he got going on. But I know one thing. He did what he was trying to do to work for these children. But apparently she didn't want to do it because this man went on with his life. So you're going to make them suffer because of him. Okay, so this is his fault. So it's his fault because he want to work with you. He still want to work with you. It's his fault. Okay, not your fault. It's his fault. Man, you can't make this shit up, man. You can't make this shit up. Real okay, what up, brother? Mimi Go Lost. Hey, sweetie, what's going on? Terica, what's going on? Now, Terica, as far as that go, I don't think with this story you can't blame him for that because for what we're hearing, he tried to go see the children. She wouldn't let him. So I don't think that's fair that you say that. I don't think that's fair, that we're going to make that argument. According to what we're gathering here, I don't think that's a fair argument. All right? Because what we're gathering here, he tried. But she won't let him. And there's only so much he can do. So I don't think that's a fair argument. All right. But still, even with that though, this man still try to work this crazy ass woman, and she won't let it ride. He was trying to get custody, but she won't let it. She won't allow it to happen. Okay. So again, A judge issued a mediation order, meaning the parents were supposed to attend 3 sessions to try to come to a resolution and establish a parenting plan on their own. They were asked to complete that before a court hearing on the custody battle, which was set for next week. Janee, how you say her name, will have her next court appearance in the killing of her daughter and attempted killing of her son on Friday, which is tomorrow. All right? So, for all you who be sending me nude clips and stuff, please try to keep up with this for me, and I'm going to try to keep up with it myself, because I want to know what's going to be the outcome of that situation. All right? What's going to be the outcome? So, I had to ask this question after reading this. I had to ask a question, y'all. Maybe y'all can help me understand something. I had to ask this question. If the saying is that us men, if we act out like this woman is acting out because this man was, he went out to find happiness. They say when us men act like this, they mean we got mommy issues. Okay, I guess that could be a fair argument that y'all say the reason us men act like this because we have mommy issues. All right. So I'm going to go on a limb and say, let's just play devil advocate and say that's true, that if us men acting like this, we have mommy issues. Okay. But if a woman acting like this, what kind of issues does she have? Do she have daddy issues? Or is it overlooked and say that, well, she's a woman and she got children, you should understand it's stressful. It's real stressful. She's under a lot of pressure, you know, because she got kids, all right, and she dealing with this, she's dealing with that, you know. Yeah, so you got to understand, Chris. So what is there to understand? I'm gonna give you that. She had children. I give you that. Somewhat. In that little gray area. I give you a little wiggle room and say that. Okay? But what's the deeper root to the problem? Because remember, men who act like this, y'all say we got mommy issues. So if the women act like this, what issues do they have? Let me see what y'all say. What issues do they have? What's going on, last call? I'll be on it. That's what I'm saying. And again, you know, I can look at everything, what they say about us men. I can see a lot of stuff. Because I know I had issue with my mom. I know I did. All right. So, if we're going to play that game, and I always say to the men that the reason we act like, let's just be blunt, bitches. You know, since y'all say a lot of act like bitches, y'all say it's really we act like bitches, so we act like we on our period because we got mommy issues. Okay, granted, let's take that and run with it. So when you women act like this, have your issues, then what issues do you have? All right. Terry said probably both. Okay. Living Doll said the same thing. Okay. The real case say nothing. She just crazy. Okay. Mr. Queen said crazy issues. Okay. All right. So yeah, that's a question, and whoever watched this later, I would like you to answer that in the comment section. If us men, we act like bitches, because y'all say we act like bitches because we got mommy issues, let's take that. Let's take it and run with it. Sign, said, deliver. We're going to take it and run with it. So when women act like this, what are their issues? What are their issues? All right. The real AK said daddy issues when they date older men. I like that. Liberty said father issues and evil. All right. Cool. So just a little piece of meat to chew on to make you think, you know. Us men got mama issues, and that's why we act like bitches, y'all say. So when a woman act like that, you know, what issues is that considered? All right. So let's give you a piece of meat to chew on, and whatever you think, you know, hey, I'd love to see y'all comments when it comes to it. What up, Carl? What's going on? All right. Okay. So, as we go deeper into this story, I was sent some information that back in March, this lady's got all kind of shit going on with her. To be honest, she really do. Let me see if I can pull it up. Could have sworn I emailed it to myself. Did I? Oh, there you go, right there. All right, so I'm assuming this is a group on Facebook. I'm gonna get a props. It's called Louisiana Hot Topics. Okay. And this is pretty much all, they got everything in here on her, pretty much. And as I just let y'all hear, hold on, let me see y'all, see if I'm seeing it. Hold on. Oh, y'all not seeing what I'm seeing. Okay, glad it went over here. Guys, let's go to the big screen. Let's go to the big screen so y'all can see what I'm talking about. And if you haven't, please hit thumbs up for your boy. Appreciate y'all joining me this morning. All right. And let's get to the nitty gritty here. Get to the nitty gritty. Let's see. We're gonna do this right here. All right, we're gonna do that right there. All right. Okay. This is pretty much a lot of shit right here. 15 hours ago, Louisiana Hot Topics. I don't know if this is a group or this is a person they call themselves that. I want to give you your credit. Shout out to y'all. You or y'all who is putting this up. All right. And this is what they put at the update. They say after slitting her children's throats. I can't say that fucking last name, but her name is Janee, so I just say Janee. They say she turned the knife on herself, inflicting a superficial cut to her collarbone area. She was treated at the hospital before being booked into the jail on Monday night. All right. We know about the meat and potato of the story that the police was summoned to her home. We know about all that, but we want to get okay. At that point, she broadcast herself live on social media, crying and bloodied. If y'all went to go see that video, yeah, please understand why they want to show that on YouTube, because I'm pretty much sure I would have got flagged if I showed it on YouTube. So I put the link at the end of my show yesterday, so y'all went to go check it out. You see what I saw, and it's scary. This shit's scary. All right. The baby girl underwent multiple life-saving procedures, but she succumbed to her injuries. Poor baby. Rest in heaven, young lady. Paris, rest in heaven. All right. And I just read to y'all about the prior violence, the windshield, she fucking up that lady car and all that bullshit. And it said in November 2021, Baptiste, I don't know who that is, filed a non-domestic stay-away order against Janee, who pleaded guilty to simple criminal damage in connection with the vandalized vehicle. All right. In March, she tested positive for... Wait a minute. Do I still got that up? Let's see. I had a pronunciation of that. I had pulled up. Y'all know I can't say some of this shit. She was tested positive for
benzodiazepine.
Benzodiazepine. She was tested positive for that. All right. As I did my research on that, it's a sedative medicine. And this means they slow down the body and brain functions. They can be used to help with anxiety and insomnia. Okay. So she was tested positive with that. Okay. What the hell is that? Oh. All right, so she was tested positive with a sedative. Oh, wow. And cocaine. Cocaine and cannibals. Doing a drug screening at Orleans Parish Criminal Drug Court. My goodness. My goodness. And ma'am, I mean, and you expect this dude to stay with you? You got all this going on. Now I don't know if he was doing this shit with her or not, but you expected this man to stay with you? You got all this shit going on. You'd be a damn fool to stay with anybody who got all this shit going on, unless you just a drug addict yourself. All right. Unless you just a drug addict yourself, you'll be a damn fool to stay with somebody like this. Now, I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer now. I'm not the sharpest knife, but I know if I'm dating somebody, okay, like I said, guys, a lot of times, y'all, when we mess with people, they try to hide their bad habits. We get there because we don't want people to think that we are like that. So we're gonna try to hide our issue. Whether we fucked up in the mind, or what are we doing drugs, or what are we are toxic or possessive or anything like that. Of course, in the beginning, we're gonna show you that we're not like that. But like a wise woman told me, you can only hide your bad habits for so long because they're going to come back up now. So you can try to suppress that shit. But see, that's you. And it's going to come out because that is you. So at the beginning, yeah, we're going to try our best. And I use this example all the time. How many times you let somebody come stay with y'all, and in the beginning they be washing dishes, mopping floors, sweeping, taking out the trash, do all this stuff. Yeah, man. See, I do all this stuff, man. See, all this stuff they say about me, man, that's a lie, bro. I'm telling you, man, this how I am right here. What if it's a male or female? They be washing dishes, man. They be on their damn daughter. And you think to yourself like, damn, well, maybe people was lying about you because I see something different, all right? So once they get comfortable enough, what happened? Them bad habits slowly start leaking out. And I'm pretty much sure we had a lot of people who we helped that did that. Then the bad habits slowly start leaking out. You know, coming in now, the kitchen all fucked up. The kitchen fucked up all of a sudden. The kitchen floor is nasty. The trash get filled up to the top and shit. You got flies and maggots all up in it. And you got to think like, damn, you know, when you first got here, you was doing all this stuff, let alone I was doing it myself, but now you just got lazy now. What's really going on? You coming in, you sleep all the damn time and shit. You know, dishes all over the place and shit. Like, so where's the person that I first let come stay here? Cause this ain't you. This ain't you. Okay? This ain't you. So in the beginning, you showed me the person that's not you. But now that you got comfortable, you are showing me the real you. How about that? And then what happened, guys? When you say something about it, they get mad at you like you did something wrong. Trust me, I know. I know. When you say something, you in the wrong. When you say something. I never thought somebody in the wrong because you said something about what's going on in your house. So how the hell you wrong for saying some things that's going wrong in your house? All right. Now I'm not saying I'm just a cleaning person out there. You know, I'm a man, so we're gonna clean up enough to where the house just look decent enough. Versus women, a lot of women who deep clean, they clean the shit out of every damn thing. You know. And I think what some of y'all people call that? Y'all got that neat freak mentality. Is it called ADHD, something like that? That you can't sit down, you know, if you see something that's cluttered, you even got to clean that up. You know, I think it's called ADHD, something like that, where a lot of y'all just can't stand to see even magazines out of place. You got to go pick that up and put that in a certain place. You just don't like to see stuff out of place, you know. I think it's something called a neat freak. OCD, that's it. OCD, that's it, yeah. OCD, some of y'all OCD, y'all can't even, if a book is out of place, you got to go put that up. Woman, you don't sit your ass down somewhere, you good. Go sit down, rest up, kick your feet up. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. party on down to the SKB, just kicking it. All right? Sit down. Shit. Sit down. Sit down. Shit. It's not that serious. At least I don't think it's that serious, you know. So shit. Man, sit down somewhere. But the point I was trying to bring today, you know, how you know, I like to use that as an example of how you bring people around you and they trying to show you that they not that. Because look here, if you got everybody saying the same thing about you, how is everybody lying on you? If everybody you come across saying the same thing about you, how is that everybody lying on you? Again, it's everybody else except for you. It's everybody else except for you. That's why I said yesterday, you will never be in a comfortable position until you fix yourself. So go ahead, blame everybody else, talk shit about everybody else, call everybody else fake, so you please. But at the end of the day, you got to look in that mirror and fix yourself. All right? And once you start blaming everybody else, you start seeing some better days, some more sunshiny days versus rainy days. It can't be everybody else's fault. They're just stupid. It can't be everybody else. It can't. So, you know. All right. So as we go further in this, the father argued she was not stable, providing a healthy environment for the kids. We already went through that. Then they say right here, her family members cited ongoing mental health issues and in a prepared statement. The statement reads, on Sunday morning, her family endured an unspeakable tragedy. Mental health is a crisis. This is affecting every family, and ours is no different. The lack of mental health services and the toxic mix of social media has added to the problem we face as a community. This is a large family of faith, and we ask with all humility that the city pray for our family and for our parish and J.C. on. Okay? All right. And you know what? I'm going to leave it at that. Okay? So her family said this is a case of dealing with mental issues. And again, I want to encourage everybody, please don't downplay it. You know, please don't downplay it. Because it is real and it is serious. But however, in her situation, I just don't see that in this situation. Considering everything that's being put out there, I think this more was a jealousy thing. You know, I don't think it had anything to do with no mental issues, unless y'all gonna tell me that she did this to her children before. All right, and if she tried to stab her children before, then I got to say to the family who said that in the statement, where was y'all at then when these kids needed help? Okay, but that's only if y'all gonna come out and say that she attempted to kill her children before. Now y'all gonna tell me that then, you know, I can give us a wiggle room and say, yes, she did. She is dealing with some mental issues. I give her that, you know, but I have to question the family now. Where was y'all at though when she was dealing with these mental issues and dealing with these babies, you know? But again, the story's still fresh, you know. Maybe y'all gonna come out and put out some more information, you know, to say that she was dealing with a whole lot of stuff, you know. But at the end of the day, you know, the question would still remained is, if this woman got all this going on, then where was the family? Where were y'all at? You know, not only to get her some help, you know, but to get these kids out there to vibe it, man, for real. Where was y'all at? You know, that would be my question, you know. And I'm pretty much sure one of y'all probably gonna see this, and y'all probably come in the comment section and say, hey, I want to holler at you. Hey, and I'm all for it. I'm all for it. You know, if y'all got something that probably can clear her name in this, I'm willing to listen. I'm willing to listen. Okay. Yeah. I'm willing to listen. Okay. The guys, last thing I want to show you is that's actually a video footage of this man trying to run to save his children, you know. And I think that's sad that it's just sad, period, man. And I might got to go to the big screen for y'all. No, I'm going to the big screen so y'all can see this because Y'all gonna see where they say that boy was walking behind him. You gonna see him kind of staggering a little bit. At least that's what I saw. You know, y'all gonna see the little boy walking behind him. You know, and this is sad, man. But guys, they've released a video of him trying to run to the house and save the babies. I think that's him pulling up right there. There you go. Mm. Yeah, they go that little boy running behind him. Man, that is so sad. Wow. Mm. Hmm. I'm gonna say this right here after seeing that. That don't break your heart. I don't know what will. That is awful. That is awful. This man had to run in there, see his baby girl in the state that she in, to see his baby boy in the state that he's in. Wow. And you can almost see the little boy kind of stagger behind him. If you look close to that top corner up there, you can see where the little boy fell and staggered behind him. But he was able to gain strength enough to run behind his dad and get into their truck, so they can get to the hospital. Mm. That's crazy, man. That is crazy. But yet, she said it's his fault, though. She said it's his fault. All of this is his fault. Ma'am, I'm going to ask you the question. Why is it his fault? I would love for you to tell us why it's his fault. Why is this his fault? Because of what? This is his fault. I would love to hear one good answer as to why you say this is his fault. Because none of the stuff we have read that they putting out there says it's his fault at all. Okay? However, though, like they say, it's two sides of every story. But they say it's really three sides. His side, your side, and you got the truth in the middle. All right? So, yeah. And I hope they give you some kind of interview, and I want you to come out and say why you say this is his fault. Oh, that was a little girl running behind him? I thought to say that was a little boy that running behind him. I thought that was the boy running behind him. Nevertheless, man, wait a minute. How she got the girl? That couldn't be her running behind him. I could be wrong. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought the girl was unconscious. The way she slit that girl. What I read yesterday, she got that girl to the spine damn near. So that couldn't be her running. That couldn't be Spice Cow. What's going on? That couldn't be the girl running. Sarah, what's going on, baby? How you feeling? That couldn't be her. Let me see. Let me see something. Because I could have sworn they said that was the boy behind him. She also had cut on her knees, right leg, and left shoulder. Girl, you sure that was the girl running behind him? Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Let me see if I still got the news clips. Hold on. Give me just a minute. The video showed Jermaine Roberts getting out of the pickup truck and running towards the home. A neighbor claimed that he had to break through a window to save the children. He then came back out of the home with the kids before falling to the ground. Roberts then put the youngsters in the car and rushed into the hospital. Moments later, the man is seen running back to his truck carrying his son while his daughter followed closer. Oh, okay. All right. She gave me the proof. Moments later, the man is seen running back to his truck carrying his son while his daughter followed closely behind. One neighbor said the girl collapsed on the grass before her father. Just a moment later, both kids were taken to the hospital. Oh, okay. Well, she sent me the proof. That's what it says. I could have sworn I thought they said initially that was the boy that was running behind him, but she gave me the proof. It's right here. Damn, poor baby. So that means, yeah, she was losing consciousness. Damn. Damn. I'm gonna say this right here, and I'm gonna end this story here. I'm gonna leave this story right here. I understand on YouTube there's a lot of beef. There's a lot of beef and a lot of shenanigans and going back and forth and this, that, and the third. I understand that. But I also want people to understand this is why a lot of people say, hey, man, leave children out of it, because shit like this is going on with children, man. There's no reason nobody should put anybody's children in none of your beefs. No pictures, no talking shit about them, no wishing no death upon them and stuff like that. I understand a lot of these beefs can be heated. I get it. But think about this. It's YouTube. It's YouTube. All right. Now, it'd be different in a sense if y'all know each other personally. All right. But even if you know each other personally, there's no reason to bring about a child up in it. All right. Amen. There's no reason to bring about a child up in it. Keep it between the adults. That's it. Keep it between the adults. Y'all go back and forth with each other. But there's no reason to bring about the children in it. Because these children are succumbing to this shit for real, man. All right? These children dying. You got people like her that's putting this shit on social media, telling the whole world she killed her children, slitting their throats and all that. I feel like when you do that, when you put children in the mix of all this stuff, this is what you wishing on them. Stuff like this, death. Okay? And I understand the game is to get one up on another one. I understand that. But I think you can still do that without putting people's children up in it. Okay? And that's just me. Everybody don't think like me. You can still get one up on somebody without putting their kids up in it. All right? And that's all it is. Just beef. It's just beef. And on top of that, it's our bullshit and the audience entertainment. I learned that. It is our bullshit and other people entertainment. All right? And I'm pretty much just leave that like that, man. Like that. And on top of that, you know, this lady probably been need some help. She probably been need help. So again, rest in heaven to that young lady. Paris, rest in heaven, baby. That's sad what happened to you. That is so sad, man. And to the dad, I hope he get the justice he deserves. I hope he get it, you know. This wild, y'all. This wild. So yeah, I'm gonna leave this story right there where it's at. I'm gonna come back later. We're gonna talk about the other story that out there, Oklahoma City or whatnot. We'll talk about that later. But guys, y'all be careful out there and teach your children, man. It's better than this. Life is better than this. It is. But we got to tell them that. We got to teach them that life is better than this. Your man Chris Thorns, and hey, I'll see y'all later. Peace out.